MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Colin McHugh is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Colin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour, has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in a count, and you're going to see a lot of
high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's off the green monster. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Iglesias takes his lead at third with 1 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit out towards second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the pitch. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's is ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Dwight Smith Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Both Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Chance Sisco will be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
At the ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Chopped to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Cobb, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. None out, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So striding in, Valaika, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0.
Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder Trey Mancini.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch.
Get down, 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi in pursuit, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch to short. Bogarts has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at bat.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at bat on its way, and that misses. Ball 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 25 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Martinez.
That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to Martinez. Base is empty here with nobody out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He popped out in his first trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now back.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Cisco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chance Cisco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding into the box, Hanser Alberto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mullins is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 out, nobody on. That's popped up. Valaika trying to get there. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. High pop-up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Pat Valaika. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In there, 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Wind up and the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Pedro Severino will have to come on and take over behind the plate after the injury.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lays off 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 2.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Richard Blyer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Richard Blyer.
Xander Bogaerts will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 3-1.
Helpful.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Mitch Moreland comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Runners on first with one down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count it 3-2.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the center fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. From the stretch. Two out here and a runner at second. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another chance? Dwight Smith Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball match outside.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Heath Hembree is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 1-1. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Dylan Tate gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Dylan Tate.
Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0. That's a ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Francisco Cervelli is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Chavis is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We'll march on to the 8th, and the lead is now 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Hunter Alberto.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside. Hey.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Chris Davis at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Devers has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
Pat Valaika waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Pat Valaika, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 16, Ray.
Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 32, Matt.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike. The Red Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A high fastball is in there.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Swung on and missed.
Count 2-1.
Grounder down the line at third. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Bogaerts enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Armstrong has over 40 innings on his line so far, and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi as he grounds one briskly to short, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 5-1. Darwinzon Hernandez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
All set for the start of the inning. More digging in is the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off. Hernandez has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. In now, Pedro Severino.
Catcher, Pedro Severino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home on the tag from Cervelli. He's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
In now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colin McHugh earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.